Hey guys, what's going on? Pyro here. Today we're going to talk about Symettra after her radical change done by Blizzard that has helped her be more viable in multiple situations in the game, and how you should play her and what you should be thinking when you play her to be better with her. Now the first thing you should be considering when you play her is that she's still a way better defender than attacker in my opinion, and you'll be I guess more effective when you play her as in the defending mode like I am right now on the first choke point and behind other choke points where if the enemy team's pushing a payload, you can, and it arrives to the checkpoint, and you can easily choke that point and kind of make them waste time. I'm not saying that she isn't viable in attacking, but I think she's still better defending. And the second thing is that you should be very aware where you put your turrets. So you should definitely try to put your turrets in kind of spaces where you can trap enemy heroes or you can find them, and kind of close range areas where you have the advantage, where you can jump in and with your own gun combined with the turrets, you can easily get kills by just draining them really fast. Especially since her gun can drain and kill people really fast, so you combine that with the turrets and can really slow down enemies and help you kill them. So you got to be careful with that. You also got to know that her turrets can be easily killed. They're really weak. So try to place them where they can see them and where the enemy can't see them, and where you have a chance to combine it with your gun and get kills. You can also use them when you're getting kind of chased. Put one down really quick as you're running away from someone, and it'll slow them down. The third thing you should consider is when you're playing her, whether you use the teleporter or you put down the shield generator, which is the biggest change she had. So if you don't know, she can either put her standard teleport down that she had before, or she can put a shield generator down that has a pretty wide range, and all your fellow teammates will receive a boost in their health, which is shields. And they're pretty substantial and it's pretty helpful. Now, I would recommend that you kind of, depending on the map, so if you're playing a payload map or an assault map where you, as a defender, you have to walk a considerable amount to get back to the objective, which obviously leads to you losing the objective, I would definitely put the teleporter down. And that's mostly on defending objectives. And if you're playing King of the Hill, then I'd add the goddamn, I can't think about it. The shield generator is a lot more important in that situation, because it'll cover your teammates wherever they are, and just easier that, and the distance between walking back from spawn into the objective isn't that long on King of the Hill. Now, if you're attacking on payload and assault maps, I think the shield generator is better, just because you're still going to be fighting one area and the distance isn't that long to walk back, so it won't make that difference. But you should also kind of ask your teammates, if you're in competitive, in quick play I don't really think anybody's going to be talking about this, but in competitive, if you're playing the sim and you're attacking, you should ask them if they prefer the shield gen or the teleporter. Now the fourth thing you should consider is her gun and the range that you have. So her range got increased. So the beam that she shoots that automatically connects to enemies and does damage has been increased. So you can reach targets farther, but that doesn't really mean you have that much range left anyway. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful who you engage. You have to be careful when you engage. And you have to be careful who you charge at. Because if they come out of range and you trying to charge them, you're not going to do much and you're going to get killed off easily, which is probably her biggest weakness. Now the fifth thing you should consider when you're playing her is that her new ability, which is what I call the mini Ryan shield that she sends out, that kind of blocks damage. I would honestly use that and tell you to use that whenever you're trying to get close to an enemy hero to try to finish them off. And when you kind of get in trouble and you just need like a quick seconds to run away, put out in front of people, for some reason enemy heroes tend to just try to shoot at it and break it, and they get distracted. So that's what I'd recommend to do. Use it when you're getting in trouble, and use it to survive a little bit longer. So in general, I think for Symettra, she's still situational, but you can still use her on more than one like specific choke point. Like you can now use her in points in other maps other than the ones that have like a strong first point choke point, or like a strong A choke point. You can definitely use it in attacking, but I think she isn't as effective as defending. You can now definitely defend an entire map a lot easier with her instead of just the first point, like I said before. I think she just takes kind of practice and knowing when to engage a group of enemies, and kind of learning hiding spots for your teleporter and shield drainer. I think the more you play, the more you'll figure that out, because they're very important once you figure them out, and they're very highly sought after by the enemy team whenever you put them down. So just keep learning, figure out where the best places are to put teleporters on each map, or shield drainers, where can you put turrets where the enemy won't see them in specific points, be it on payload or King of the Hill. And always remember to stay close to teammates, because if you get singled out Symettra, you're gonna die off really fast. So yeah, guys, that's my recommendations on how to play her. Hope you guys liked it. Enjoy, like, subscribe, dislike, all that type of stuff. Leave me feedback in the comment section. And thanks for watching, guys, and take care.